Hello guys and girls, here we are back at the Orleans Buffet for a brand new review for the end of the year. Kind of winter time now, and it's chilly outside. I'm going to have to review and change and edit the page about Vegas weather, let me tell you that, but you're gonna have to read that to find out. Anyway, I'm not going to shake. This is a shake-proof video, guys and girls, because I have a little I'm carrying something that if I move it's gonna spill. Okay, so the Orleans Buffet, it's $11.99 and then taxes, of course, on top of that for lunch. And of course, you know, most often than not, if you are invited at the Orleans, meaning if you receive an offer for a free room, you will have a resort credit that will probably cover this buffet. Now, I have just come from home, and where I live, my dears, there is nothing to eat for anything less than, I don't know, $50. So if you think about $11.99, this is going to be a pretty good buffet, right? Now, however, bear that in mind. If I'm going to show you the food in a second, just want to preface some information so that you understand where I'm coming from. If on the other hand you have eaten at Aria or Bacchanal even, or I don't know, anything like Bellagio's, the great Studio B and so forth, you will come here and not want to eat here. So it really depends on where you've just come from, or if you eat really well at home. If you eat really well at home, then you will not like this buffet. And I said that, I had to be honest. Now let's just start from somewhere. Let's start from, it's getting a little busy. When I was here like half an hour ago and I just arrived, it wasn't busy at all, it was dead. But now it's busy. Now let's just show you the pizzas. The pizzas are, tasty, but of course, they're not really high-end, but they're tasty. And what I really liked was the garlic bread, believe it or not. It was very, very tasty. It was soft, it was tasty, but obviously it's not real authentic type pizza, but you don't expect that at a budget buffet, of course. In fact, frankly, you don't expect it at any buffet in Vegas, with a couple of exceptions, and I'll talk about it later. Now we have a Italian imitation station, fettuccine alfredo and broccoli, which has nothing to do with anything. Italian, there's like sausage in tomato sauce. Everything is, I was actually surprised. I mean, the flavor was there. Everything is flavorful. The texture sometimes is really lacking. I mean, like, this doesn't look good, does it? Meat lasagna, and if you've ever had lasagna, you know that it's not supposed to be broth. Anyway, it tastes good, but I mean the texture is bad. Spaghetti, and then you can add your own sauce, meat sauce or marinara sauce, and then minestrone for the health conscious, and eggplant. Which eggplant can be a nice dish. But as I said, don't expect processing or cooking. I don't even know that they make this food here, because I asked a very nice person behind the station, and he told me that at least whatever was in his station, they didn't make. They buy it already made. So the flavors are there. I wouldn't necessarily say, it's great food, but the flavors, it's flavorful. It's not bland anymore. It used to be blander. Now, I actually quite liked this watermelon. It was actually quite good. And here you have potato salad, chicken salad, tomato salad, or tomato salad. It's too watery for me. And then can you see? And then you have some other toppings that you can add to your own. But I mean, I didn't enjoy it very much. I'm fussy with regards to salad. I mean, if it's not really good and if it doesn't have really good toppings, I don't eat it because it just doesn't taste good. And then you've got really low grade lettuce, but you can find it pretty much at all budget buffets. I'm thinking, that's why I'm just like, and I'm allowing you to enjoy this without my voice for a minute. Okay, now let's go to the Mexican section. So as I said, what's the rule? The rule is the food was flavorful. Of course, presentation so-so, and some dishes were not good. And of course, forget about the texture. Cheese enchilada, flat tortillas and with beef, Spanish rice, taco meat, Mexican squash. Mexican squash was not good at all. It was totally tasteless. Menudo, you know what menudo is, right? I say it every time, but if you're a newbie to my videos, it's the tripe of the animal that they killed. Pork chili verde. Now refried beans and chelo beans. Or chelo beans. And then here you've got your toppings for the taco. You've got, which usually I use. You know, if you really are desperately trying to make a salad, you can come and use these toppings to add flavor. That's when you're desperate. Okay. Am I shaking? No, I don't think so. Because I've got something in my other hand and I can't spill it, so I'm trying as hard as I can. Now this I could use at home. I like spicy stuff sometimes. And you can see the kitchen, but they're not really cooking much. I mean, but I don't know. I mean, I'm just telling you what that gentleman told me, that at least certain items were just not cooked here. Chinese rice and fried rice and chicken broccoli, which they have now taken away to replace, to refill. Some more chicken, Chinese chicken dish, and this sauté cabbage. Again, the texture wasn't the best, but the flavor was there. It was flavorful. Not particularly healthy, but it was flavorful. It was overcooked. Now, pork pot stickers and chow mein. Ooh, there are some buffets in Vegas where you can just eat chow mein to die for. Not here. Chicken sweet and sour. Vegetable egg rolls. I can already see them. I had them last time I was here and I didn't even try this time. There's nothing inside. Egg drop soup and hot and spicy soup. Now, if some of you eat healthy or are fussy or eat well, then you won't like this buffet. End of story. If you happen to stay here, Orleans is a budget resort, but not bad, you know, it's a nice place. It's got a lot of things going for it, and I talk about it on top-buffet.com. If you come to, I mean, like, sometimes when I've got a night to fill and I want to be frugal, I come here and stay for free, quote unquote, obviously, because you gotta pay the resort fee, which is not too bad here. But then, of course, you know, if they invite you, you know what that means, right? That you spend money gambling at some point. So it's all paid for. You prepaid for it. That's what it is. I'm gonna show you the rotisserie. Then I'm gonna show you brown gravy and mashed potatoes. Now, I'm not keen on all that oil up there, but when there was another gentleman serving it, I know it's pre-made, but it wasn't too oily and it was actually quite good.
Thank you.
That's mac and cheese. My friends will be happy. Now I want to show you something that actually was tasty. Pork loin, corn, steak, and fried chicken. And I'm gonna get out of everybody's way. I'll show you the dessert later. Hold your horses, guys. Okay, I want to show you something. Now this is lunch, but something that has remained from breakfast. Now before we talk about that, I want to show you these sandwiches. Kind of reminds me of Golden Nugget. They used to have really good sandwiches at the some time ago. But it's good. You know why it's good? Because you can. Okay, I didn't say that, but I've seen people stick them in their pockets. I don't. I can't. I'm too full as it is. But you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to take food out of the buffet, okay? That's bad. And then here they say omelette prepared with your choice of fillings. See? Can you see? You can wait and have your omelette prepared even if it's lunch, and people are really happy about that. It's really quite a success. So you see, you can actually get a plate and see, look at that. You got your toast, you got your brown bread toast. And here for dinner, if you don't understand what this is, I'll show you. Look, that's the omelette. Now, you don't have to leave. You don't have to leave a tip, okay? Don't feel pressurized to do so. It's up to you. If the person's been nice, if it's helped you with something a little extra, you know, gone out of the way, then feel free. But you don't have to, you know? And this, by the way, it's part of a made-to-order grilled Asian grill section that is not open yet, but it's going to be opening soon enough. For now, you've got the made-to-order omelette. Oh, do you want to see the...
No, sausage, ham y spinach. Perdone.
Thank you. I just can't eat anymore. I noticed that most of the food here is yellow. I'd like to see various colors. Okay, now here, because it's actually midweek lunch, so you have your shrimp, tartar sauce, lemons. Don't forget your lemon wedges for the water. Tastes a lot better with them. Cocktail sauce and lemons. Oh, I'm dying here, guys. I just came straight from home. Obviously, I eat quite healthy at home. I watch what I eat very, very, very intently. I eat a lot, but I eat healthy. And then I come here and I've eaten here and oh, I'm just not feeling good. I'll get used to it though. The flavors are good though. I wouldn't say you should eat here every day. You know, you have to think of nutrition as well. Mixed vegetables, chicken gumbo. Do you want to see it? Oh, I think you can see it a little bit, right? I usually mix it. Sometimes I actually show it, but I'm holding something with my other hand, so I can't do it. Chicken gumbo. A chicken jambalaya. Now, dirty rice. White rice and red beans. Lots of rice. Now, this fried pollock, to be honest, there was a lot of fish inside. Lots of it. It's very little batter, despite what it looks like. But, but, it just was tasteless. French fries, hey, they were nice. Though, you need to add salt. They were nice. Unhealthy as hell, but... You know, but they're unhealthy everywhere. But they were nice. They were actually made of real potatoes, you know, rather than reconstituted potato, you know. It's reconstituted potato, you know what I mean, right? If you don't, just ask me. Cod, which was flavorful. It was a bit overcooked, but it was very flavorful. Cajun red potatoes. I can't eat any more potatoes. I'm dying here. Oh, then a little bit more rotisserie. Oh, you love this.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go from the other side. This is where you pick up your plate. Well, one of many places. So biscuits, barbecue beef, pork country ribs, collard greens and they say ham, but what it looks is like hot dogs. Oh no, it looks like ham. Cubes of ham. Corn on the cob, corn. Cornbread, in case you didn't have enough of corn. Black eyed peas. German sausage, means sausage cooked German style. And chili. I was thinking about chili, but now I'm too full. And of course, more chicken. And you've got your beef ribs, your beef and more beef. Right there. I'll leave you with this. I'm not leaving you, but I'm just going to show you this a little bit more carefully. Now I'm going to go to this other section where you can have, oh, by the way, if you're looking for hand sanitizers, there are some sections, or two sections where you can find them. So far I found one. They told me there are two sections. Always use them, you know, especially after you've filled up your plates. Onion soup. This is definitely not a mushroom cream, is it? It looks like more a chicken soup with some vegetables. It's okay, you know. Obviously pre-made, bought somewhere, heated up, so forth. At least you got some fruit. And then you have a variety of... And then here you got more salad, you know, similar to the other one. Salad and salad toppings with your bacon, in case you haven't eaten enough. Oh, oils that don't look like any oil I would like in my body. The one on the left, you know, it's certainly not olive oil, let me tell you. I forgot to bring my own olive oil. When I eat at budget buffets, I bring my own olive oil. Can you believe it? But if you don't, you know, try and use some toppings to sort of make the salad more exciting. And of course you got your croutons here. Now I want to show you the dessert section. See, I'm trying to walk slowly. Am I succeeding, guys? Am I successful in my effort to not shake too much? I'm not even doing this on purpose. It's just that I got some drink that I don't want to... Oh, it's a long story. Ice cream. So lots and lots of flavors, which is good, including, you know, passion flower fruit sorbet. That's a nice one, isn't it? Which is why, of course, bought pre-made. No, thank you. I've already eaten enough. It's okay. We're not talking about the ice cream of, say, Studio B. Ooh, Studio B ice cream. I still dream about it. I'm going back to check it. So always check all the other videos because I always go back and review again and again and again and again those buffets that are supposed to be the best buffets in Vegas. So, no, for those who have never really watched my videos, these are, you know, obviously cakes that have been bought and then cut and served, basically, and probably they add some whipped cream and that's it. Now, I don't see any sugar-free section, but if I do, I'll show you because many of you ask. I'm sure they have some. It's very trendy these days. I mean, everybody asks for sugar-free. So you've got your soft serve cream. You know, you push these and some soft ice cream type, soft ice cream basically. No sugar added desserts. So, if you are expecting stevia, you will be disappointed. That hasn't come to Vegas yet, at least not in most buffets, but you will have, you know, artificial sweeteners, of course, which may or may not be something you want. Nonetheless, no sugar or no sugar added. Of course, you'll have the sugar of the natural ingredients that were used. And then more, no sugar added desserts, so plenty of those who say, for those who cannot have added sugar in their food. Okay, now there's a little bit more. I'm going very slowly, try not to shake too much. Oh look, I'll show you. Why not? Since I'm here, you can pause it. You see, and then of course you can add some alcohol. This is not, alcohol is not included in the low price, of course. There are some buffets in Vegas where you can have as much alcohol as you want, included in the price. It's not even that high. Nonetheless. So, oh yes, I have to show you. This is, I like this. Bananas to grab and take to your room for later. Everybody does that. Muffins. You got your blueberry muffins, chocolate muffins. You know, I mean, obviously this section is not sugar-free, right? But I don't see anything exciting. It's so pretty bland, in my opinion. You know, it's pretty bland. But they do have a lot of variety, right? Look, there's a lot of variety, but I don't have a sweet tooth. So for me, oh look, I want to show you the soft serve. Can you see the soft serve? That's what it looks like. See, I don't have a sweet tooth, and for me to eat dessert, it has to be amazing. Like, say, at the Wynn dessert, I eat myself to death. But here it's run of the mill, really, budget type, but plenty of it. So, you know, if you come from home, God knows, you know, most areas where we guys come from, we don't have anything like this. Definitely not for $11.99, do we? And for that, you think of the price and you think, hey, it's not bad. Then, of course, if you come to Vegas to have really great buffet experiences, you might have to pay a little bit more, not much more, and eat really amazing stuff. And for that, you're gonna have to check us out on top-buffet.com, because there I have a list of best buffets in Vegas, best buffets for meat, best buffets for dessert, best buffet for seafood, and the best buffets if you are on a budget. And you know what? I did not include this one. So there are better buffets out there for those who are on a budget. Of course, many of people here eating, like me, will have either a free, like a resort credit, or a free coupon, or a half price coupon. I've seen so many people with coupons coming here that I thought nobody is paying $11.99, which then means that you probably pay half, which is then ridiculous, right? Now, for Canadians, with the increase of the dollar, it's no longer as fun as it used to be, but it's still a good price. Okay, guys, now check us out on top-buffet.com. If you have questions for me, please ask them there. I have a comment section. And otherwise, you can comment here, but I will not reply. I'll post them and I'll read them, you know, every few days. But I won't reply. I'm sorry, guys, I don't have enough time. But I do make a point, of course, of replying to anybody that asks me questions on top-buffet.com, obviously. Okay, guys, well, I hope this has been of use. Plenty more, tons of videos on the Real Videos page of top-buffet.com. And if you are watching this video from top-buffet.com, you'll see we have so many other videos, and they're all in order of the latest in chronological order. So the latest first, and then the second latest, and so forth. So you know that the information there is quite up to date. Okay, guys, see you there. Hope you have enjoyed this from bye-bye from Orleans, lunch, and of course, bye from Las Vegas. I just wanted to show you the prices. I hope I've been focused. The prices and the times of this buffet. You can pause it. There you go, guys. Bye-bye. See you on top-buffet.com.